Hello YouTube family, Greg D here, back with another video. And today I wanted to make a video because I just thought to myself as I was getting ready this morning that it's been just about 1 year since I have gone stage 1 and the DSG tune in my Mark 7.5 2018 Volkswagen GTI. So I kind of wanted to give you guys an update, a review as of this point, because I still get a lot of questions about how the tune is holding up. Have I had any issues? Would I recommend it? I've gotten a lot of questions regarding if I have an APR tune, which I do not. So I just wanted to kind of go over everything in a short video here. Now, as far as the tune itself, it is a custom tune done by Boosted Euros. And my buddy Joel, who is actually a Volkswagen technician, was able to custom tune it for me to get the most power that we possibly could out of stage 1. So I don't know the numbers exactly, just because I haven't dynoed this vehicle as of yet. And I don't know that I will until I go stage 2, honestly. But if I had to guess, I'm probably sitting between 280 and 290 horsepower, probably right around 300 torque, if I had to guess. As far as any kind of issues are concerned with either the stage 1 or the DSG tune, I have had no issues whatsoever with this car. This car is amazing. I mean, this car was fun stock to drive, but the more that I drive this car now, the more that I wish the GTI came this way from the factory. And you know, I know that in the Mark 8 generation that should be coming out, from what I've been reading, should be coming out next year, late next year. I know that the GTI and the Golf R are going to be the only two versions of the Golf to come to America, and are both going to have a bump in power, I should say. But I definitely think that the GTI at least should come this way from the factory. As far as any kind of like issues, I've had no issues at all. I've had no issues as far as like check engine lights, any kind of like drivability issues, any kind of like fuel economy issues, nothing. I think if anything, with the tune, with the DSG tune, and even throwing in, if you guys haven't watched, I did throw a Cobb high performance drop-in filter during quarantine into this bad boy, just for something to do that was cheap. And I think between that and the filter, I've honestly gained miles per gallon. Driving to work, I used to hit maybe 31, 32 mpgs if I was lucky. I do a lot of like back road, you know, not necessarily like stop and go traffic, but there's some, but it's mostly back roads to get to work. I do work at a Volkswagen dealership, but I would say that after especially the filter, I've probably gained a good 2 mpgs. I have hit as high as 36 on the trip, 36 on mpg on the thing here. As far as the power is concerned, it's great. It's phenomenal. I am constantly driving this car in manual mode. I do have the DSG. I'm constantly driving this car in manual mode. It is a blast to drive. It is so much fun. It has not done anything as far as negatively impacting the vehicle. Now, I'm not a person that likes to beat the bejesus out of my cars either. I'm not constantly flooring it and, you know, revving it out. And I'm not that kind of person. Yes, I do drive spiritedly from time to time. Don't get me wrong, I do. But most of my driving in the car is, you know, to and from work, running errands. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not beating the crap out of it, essentially. But I do like to have fun with it, and it is fun. And driving in manual mode is a lot of fun. You know, you're merging onto the highway, you're taking some back roads, kind of carve out some twisties. This car is a blast to drive. This has only made me want to go stage 2 for sure. Once I'm able to go stage 2, I'm throwing or I should say, once I have the money to do so, I am definitely throwing on intake, a full-fledged intake, cold air intake, a downpipe, and I'm going stage 2, which should milk out another, 15 to 20 horses. But I would highly recommend this to anybody with a Volkswagen GTI. Not just a Mark 7.5. If you have a Mark 6, a Mark 5, whatever, definitely get your car tuned. I would even go as far to say, if you have a Volkswagen General with the 2-liter turbo, get your car tuned. It'll make a huge difference. And it really doesn't matter where you get it tuned from. It doesn't. If you want to go APR, if you want to go AWE tuning, if you want to go Unitronic, if you want to go, God, I can't even think of what the other ones are. There's a bunch of companies out there that primarily focus on European vehicles, Volkswagen, Audi, BMW, Mini, that kind of thing. Cobb is another one that you can do. Really, they're all, like, if you go in that stage 1 plus realm, honestly, all the tunes are going to be somewhat the same, and they'll get right around the same amount of power. So really, it's just kind of preference at that point. I was able to get a good deal because my buddy did the tune, did the tune and had help doing the tune himself. So I was able to get a good deal on it. And that's the only reason why I did it. And I've had no issues, like I said. Highly recommend this to everybody. This car is so much fun to drive. I wish I could actually show you here in the video, but I'm sitting behind a big dump truck on my way to work. But I would highly recommend, and in some cases too, especially if you have the DSG, the tune will actually bring out some of the DSG farts, as a lot of people like to call them. You get some of those pops and burbles and everything. So it's kind of fun. With my custom tune, I only have those really noticeably in sport mode. I apologize for the glare here. Oh my God, it's terrible. I am so sorry. But yes, I've rambled now for the last 7 minutes. I am sorry about that as well. But so basically, yes, you should do a tune. No, it doesn't matter where you get it from, whether it's APR, AWE, Unitronic, a custom tune, Cobb, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what kind of Volkswagen you have. You should just do it. Just bite the bullet. Pay the $500 to $700 to get it. This is the best bang for your buck that you can do to this car. By far, you will not regret it. And I would recommend getting the DSG tune as well, just because it helps make the transmission smoother. You'll notice the quickness in the shifts. Yeah. And then even if you don't want to go full-fledged cold air intake, do what I did. Throw a high-performance filter. Doesn't matter. Cobb, K&N. Throw in a high-flow drop-in filter. You'll notice a difference there too. So with that being said, I hope this helped you guys out. This car is so much fun with stage 1. Do it. Just do it. That's all I can say. Just do it. You won't regret it. You might even get better fuel economy depending on how you drive it, where you drive it. So all in all, it's definitely $500 to $700 well spent. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you like what you see and you want more GTI videos, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see you soon.